How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games and another Daz Watches. Now today, delving back into the world of Sorsha. Do you remember Sorsha? Young girl, lovely girl. Made a video. She made a video saying that she was a racist white vegan, and I reacted to it. She watched my reaction, and you all went apeshit at me. You were like, Daz! Daz, she's watched it! You gotta watch her watching you! And then we wanna watch you watching her watching you! Man, it's like other dimensions. Before I watch it, I just want to say a couple of things. Daz Watches is a comedy series, alright? I made that video, and sometimes I make a video on a certain topic based on a certain person who's talking about the topic, and I express my views. Those views are over-exaggerated for comedy purposes. I'm a comedian. You guys have seen my other channel, you've seen my vines, you've seen my other content. I don't do anything unless it makes people laugh. For the purpose of this fact, in this video, I'm gonna try not to make too many jokes. I'm gonna watch her watching me like you guys want me to, and we're gonna see what she has to say about my thoughts. And I'm gonna approach her in a non-comedic way. Because apparently, when I do my comedy, a lot of you take it very, very seriously. Like, you don't have to take seriously. I'm just joking. It's a joke. And I don't mean to offend anyone by doing it. Let's just watch the video, and I'd appreciate it at the end if you guys can make it to the end so we can, like, have a talk about it. Let's watch her watching me.
Many of you guys have been telling me to check out this video from Daz Games.
Daz Games. Is there a bit of German there? I know there's a bit of German there, Sorsha. It's Daz. But I think you might have an accent. I don't know.
Titled Daz Watches Sorsha. So he watched one of my videos. Now I'm gonna watch him watching one of my videos.
I'm glad I bought tea for this.
Let's check this out.
How's it going, Dazzlers? Back to Daz Games and another Daz Watches. Today we are watching What was that? I hope that was because you were uncomfortable when you were fidgeting, and that wasn't your first thought of me. I'm glorious. Just be serious, Daz, for just 20 minutes. Just be serious for once. Face, that very pretty face, is apparently a racist vegan. I don't know what the vegan part has to do with anything. To be quite honest, if you're a vegan, fine. It's fine. You're not hurting anyone. Just shut the fuck up about it.
Okay, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about spreading a good message, about spreading the truth, about truth bombing, about waking people up for the sake of the animals, the people, and our planet, and your own health. I'm not going to shut the fuck up about it because it's a big fucking deal.
Okay, alright, no jokes, Daz. Serious. Ooh. Sorsha, when I said shut the fuck up about it, I wasn't meaning for you and all vegans to shut the fuck up about it. I also don't want to come across like I'm making all vegans out to be arseholes, because they're not. But I was frustrated because in real life, I have been standing there at parties or events, and I have had people come up to me. Maybe I've just had awful experiences with people who say they are vegan. They come up to me as I'm eating a sandwich that's got chicken in it or something, and they're like, do you know what you are doing? And I respond like I usually do with sarcasm and say, eating a sandwich, it's lunchtime. And then they say, no, you're eating a tortured animal. And then they go into one on me. They offload on me, and they won't leave me alone. I don't want you to shut up. You clearly care about what you're saying. And good on you. Good on you. I respect that. You're out there, okay? And this is me not joking now. It's me being serious with you. You're out there, and you're giving out your message that you want to give out. So, no, I don't want you to shut up. It's your channel. It's the internet. I have an opinion. You have a different one. That's just it at the end of the day, and we're probably not going to see eye to eye on that. But I just can't stand that when people come up to me and I'm eating meat and they express their views, like, they don't think I know how the chicken got in my sandwich. They don't think I know how the beef ended up on my plate. I know what happens, okay? And to be perfectly honest, no, I'm not 100% happy with it. But I enjoy meat. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy cooking with meat. And the fact of the matter is, I try to make sure that my meat is killed in a humane way as possible. And a lot of vegans are going to say, there is no humane way to kill them. And then they're going to say, because I've had it all before in my face. I've had people say all this to me already. That, Daz, what if they strung your kids up and just, you know, gave them an electric shock so they didn't feel anything and then just killed them in their sleep? Like, we are humans, and humans can eat meat. We're not like lions or anything like that. We can't just go out and just hunt our food with spears. It's the only way of really mass producing and meat and killing meat. It's unfortunate. I live in the countryside, like I said in my last video, where I see baby lambs running along, and I feel guilty because they are lovely little creatures, but I enjoy eating them. I know what goes on. I'm not stupid. I know how meat ends up on my plate, but I choose to eat it anyway. Okay? I choose to eat it anyway. It's no different from people who smoke. I personally, my opinion, I do not understand why someone would fill their lungs with smoke and encourage, like, lung cancer and stuff. And then you're going to say that meat gives you cancer. To be honest, crisps, too much salt. The fucking air can kill you nowadays. Go on Google, type in I've got a sore throat. You got cancer, you're going to die. And there's so many things give you cancer, okay? You just try and live as healthy as possible and hope you don't get that dreadful disease, okay? But I don't understand people that smoke, okay? I don't get it. But I don't make a whole channel about dedicating myself to it. You know, it's up to them. They know the risks. They know the harm it does to them and others. You know, parents, my mum used to smoke all the time, and I had asthma. She didn't go out in the back garden, she didn't go in there, she just smoked all day long, and, you know, I've lost touch with her, but, you know, she smoked all the time. All of the time. She was like a chain smoker with me in the house. I'd never do that to my kid. But that's my opinion. People still know the risks. People know how horrible it is to them, people around them and the environment, but yet they decide to do it. And it's up to them. I'm not going to run up to them and just try to make them feel like a piece of shit because they want to have a cigarette. It's none of my business. I choose to eat meat. I'm sorry. That's it. I just like meat. And so do most of the population of this planet like to eat meat. Let's watch the video.
So you might have seen the recent tweets that have been going on.
Nope. I've never seen you before.
Oh my god, that's so true.
At least she could laugh. Like, I feel that, Saoirse, you've got, like, a good sense of humour and a good head on your shoulders. Like, I feel that, you know, yeah, that I actually kind of like you. I don't have a problem with you at all. I never have a problem with anyone. When I make a video about Jacob Sartorius, do you think I have a problem with a kid? I don't have a problem with a kid. Kid's actually a really nice guy. When I met him, he was wonderful. Like, we got on in the end. I don't hate the people I review. I just do it because my followers are interested in my opinions. I don't know why. The opera. Is he here? Is the Phantom here?
Anyway, I think that it's great that people are...
Oh, she's actually laughing at my video, though. That's good.
You name your video, I'm a racist white vegan, then. If you're against,
To get
you're
people's
against
attention.
racism, that's not
What? To get people's attention? You said that you were a racist to get people's attention. It's not really the way you get attention in this world. You get the wrong attention. If you make a video saying I am a racist, you're going to get the wrong attention. You're going to get people like me who see that title and like, why would you claim to be such a horrid thing?
really a good title. Okay?
And also, people have been calling me a racist white vegan. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to use that as a title and help it get views.
So, so you have been called a racist white vegan, which makes no sense at all. If someone's come up to you and called you a racist, it's probably because you've said something racist. No one would just call you a racist white vegan for no reason. That makes no sense, Saoirse. And I mean, alright, you've admitted it. You literally called it that to get more views. That's, if that's your tactics, that's fine.
But if you're against
Yeah. Well,
She is adorable. Like I can't. You got to admit it.
Okay? This is one of those guilt trip videos about why she's perfect and I'm not because she's a vegan.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
No, pause. No, I'm not perfect because I'm vegan. And
Okay.
you should feel bad for taking the life and freedom away from an innocent being. You should feel bad for exploiting, torturing, raping, enslaving, and slaughtering an innocent being. You should feel bad. And not only that, when you consume animal products, you are keeping world hunger alive. You're destroying our planet that we all live on and share, that future generations will hopefully be able to live on.
What are you using to power your computer right now? Your hair seems awfully curly. What have you used to do that? Have you used electricity? Do you know where electricity comes from? This is another thing that vegans say to me. Now, I want to stress here because it sounds like I'm slagging vegans off. Literally 99.9% of the planet's vegans are normal people. They stick to their diet, they stick to their beliefs, and they're fine. They're fine. I'm not slagging vegans off. If you are a vegan, I do not mean to offend you. You have every right to eat what you want to eat and believe what you want to believe. And I am not saying that veganism is wrong. I just don't like... It's the same with feminists, okay? If you have these beliefs, that's fine. I believe in feminism. I believe in equality for all. But when feminists come out in the street and demand men's dicks to be chopped off, that's wrong. It's gone too far. Saoirse, you're going too far with this, okay? I know you want to get your message out there. That's fine. This is something that you are obviously very passionate about, that you believe. But when you bring up the topic that a lot of vegans do, which I don't really see has anything to do with veganism, about the planet being destroyed, unless you wear a loincloth and live in a fucking cave, you are doing something, using something, supplying something, buying something that has had something to do with the destruction of this planet. It's this idea that these types of vegans, not all, listen to me, these types of vegans who think they are perfect because of their lifestyle, or at least they may not be trying to portray that, but it's coming across like that. It's coming across like, I don't eat a cow's ass, therefore I am a god. Like, it just comes across like you're trying to like have a perfect lifestyle. You are wearing a lot of products right now, and they may not be tested on animals, they may not be blah, 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 but they were made somewhere in a factory with emissions, and, like, you are a part of the destruction of this planet if you are a human being. If you do not want to take part in it, and you are that guilty about it, go live in a fucking cave. Don't light a fire, though, to cook anything, because of the smoke. Like, you know, just don't do it.
against discrimination.
Unless you're a psychopath.
I'm sorry, what?
And you just don't give a fuck. And you want to take the lives and freedom away from innocent beings. And destroy our planet. And keep world hunger alive. Then, like, yeah, you're a psychopath. Like, you're insane. That's, like, not healthy to think that it's okay to take a living, breathing, sentient being's life away.
I notice you're being a lot more careful with your words now. Sentient beings. In the last one, you used the term human, non-human animals, meaning that we are also animals. That, you know, see, I'm not stupid. Like, all this, I'm joking. I'm joking, okay? This is me being serious, okay? A lot of your followers probably... Let's actually look at some of the comments right now before we carry on with the video. See what your followers think of me. Damn, a vegan diet would do this guy's body some serious good, believe me. Here come the fat jokes. Here come the fat jokes. I'm fat because I eat meat. That's logical. I love Daz, but his video annoyed me so much. I love you, Saoirse. Thanks for helping me become a vegan. You're awesome no matter what anyone says. If my last video annoyed you, I'm sorry. Like I just said, I wasn't talking about all vegans, and you can literally tell I'm joking. You know, I'm not going to be made feel guilty because I eat chicken. I'm sorry. Since he hit 1 million subscribers, he has been so much different. Actually, he's not. He's never changed. Okay. Every YouTuber who hits 1 million and becomes famous gets accused of they changed. They're doing it for the money. They're doing it for the fame. Oh, they don't care anymore. Perfect example is PewDiePie. You know, has so much money, he could buy me, clone me, sell me, and buy me again. But he continues to make videos every day. And these videos take a lot of time to make, believe it or not. Every single day. We don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the fame. There may be people out there that do. I certainly don't do it. And my content has never changed. In fact, this is the first video where I would actually say my content has changed, because I'm being serious. I'm not joking and making comedic content, which I like to do. I'm having to be serious to show you guys the difference, you know, and that I'm not just a brain-dead idiot. I don't think my content has changed at all. I've always been the same. I've given you guys what you've wanted to watch, that as long as I've enjoyed making it, and that's just it. If you think I've changed just because I've hit 1 million subs and I'm YouTube famous, that's up to you, but I've never changed. I've always been the same in my eyes. If it's a trash, please go die in a fire, please. Thank you. Okay, right, listen. I disagree with Sorsha on one subject. We might even get along. But if you go to another person's video and tell them to die, you are fucked up in the head. There's something psychologically wrong with you. I've said this again and again and again. Do not go to other people's videos and witch hunt them. Don't tell them to drink bleach. Don't tell another human being that they should die or to take their life. The fuck is wrong with you? You can go to prison for that. You can be arrested for that. I have reported people that have done that. Do you remember the kid Alex, who was a fan of mine, who took his own life due to bullying, and the online bullying pushed him over the edge when he started a YouTube channel? Do you remember that? Those people were found, and they were arrested, okay? Don't go to Sorsha's channel and tell her she should die. I had a different opinion, and I only watched the video because you guys told me to. But I didn't say that this girl needs to die. That's fucking horrible. Don't do it. You fucking psychopath. Don't tell someone they should die in a fire. The fuck is wrong with you? I really do not... Sorsha, I don't support that. And I'm sorry that people come over to your channel and they say that. When people do that, it makes me just want to stop Daz Watches. It just makes me want to stop, because it's not what I'm doing it for. I'm just watching videos and doing comedy. That's all I'm doing.
Within your own species, which is discrimination right there, because you're against other species because they're not.
Okay, in regards to discrimination, Sorsha, let me show you something, okay? You claim to be against discrimination and, like, acts of cruelty and bullying and oppression and blah, blah, blah. You've made over 7 videos about PewDiePie. And one of them was called, Why PewDiePie is the Dumbest YouTuber. That's not a fact. That's just your opinion. You've used your following to call someone dumb, stupid, irrelevant. And you're against this sort of stuff. But you've made about 5, 6, 7 videos or something. I don't know how many in total. I can't be bothered to count. About PewDiePie. And then you seem to target other YouTubers as well. You claim to be a warrior for your cause. I'll support that. That's fine. But your channel, you pick big YouTubers. There's the Gabby Show. PewDiePie is here. Prank versus Prank. Like, you use all these big names and you target, like, they're not living your lifestyle. If you want to, like, get your message out there, make a video message about veganism. Make a video message about what animals go through. Like, what you're doing is you're just looking at other YouTubers who have big names and impacts on this site, and I really do believe, like you admitted at the beginning of the video, you're doing this for views. That is not someone who is honest and truthful about what they are trying to get out there. This is not someone who really, at the core of it all, is doing it for a good cause. You are doing this, and you are targeting specific people because you are trying to get the views. And you literally admitted it in your video. I don't do what I do to get views. If I wanted to get views, if I wanted to get 1 million views, I'd just make a video about Leafy, or I'd make a video about PewDiePie, or, you know, all my videos would be about other YouTubers, which seems to be what YouTube channels are about nowadays. All these YouTubers fighting one another. Like, I could do that. That's easy. You know, I could talk about YouTubers I don't like. That's fine. If you're gonna make claims that you are here for the protection of animals, then carry on with that. That's fine. But you're not doing that. When you make a video called Why PewDiePie is the Dumbest YouTuber, that's not a fact. It's nothing to do with veganism. That's just your opinion. But nearly 50 million people happen to like him. So you're kind of outvoted there.
It's just too sexy. You want to see it?
Oh, this is when I bite my lip.
Here it goes.
My face!
I bit it a bit too hard. That's me flying for you. Okay, it's called my bite fucking lip.
Oh no, look at that! I think she was impressed. I think she likes my lip biting. Did you like that? I thought it looked sexy. Sexy as shit. This video is going on for a long time, guys. I appreciate that. Just stay with me on this one.
Seasoned with plants, and they're cooked. They have stuff on them, and they're processed. If you ate them raw, in their natural whole food form, right there and then, with no cooking, no baking, no seasoning, no frying, nothing, they would not taste delicious.
Yeah, that's why you cook them and season them. Like, this is what I don't get. Vegans come up to me and they think like they're telling me something new, something that I don't know. I know all this. Like, if you come up to me and go, do you know that chicken you're eating was killed in a slaughterhouse? No shit. Like, you're not telling me anything that I don't know. As if I'm going to drop the sandwich and go, shit! What, are you serious? I thought the cow fell over and broke its neck, and the farmer was like, oh shit, what are we going to do now? We're going to have to make a burger out of it now. Otherwise it's just taking up space. You know, I thought that they signed a contract saying, do you know what? I don't mind being a burger. It's fine. I get it. I understand. I know what happens to my meat. I know how it ends up in my sandwich and then in my stomach. Like, you're not telling me something that I don't know. I know all this.
I want people to know, hey, I'm vegan. Guess what? I'm vegan. I'm vegan. And neither do other YouTubers. We make these videos about veganism because we know how much of a big fucking deal it is.
Alright, if it's a big fucking deal, then stick to it. Like, don't use other YouTubers to get your message across. Don't, like, make loads of videos about PewDiePie and his diet. I mean, you've missed the mark so much on Poods. Like, he's fucking with you. Like, he's literally fucking with you. He's joking. And, like, you're taking it all seriously and you're making videos out of it. Like, it's almost as if, like, you know, your views dip and then you're making videos about Poods because you know it'll get a lot of views. Like, if you are truly here, I'll say it again, for the support of animals, then just do that. Stick to it. Stick to what you do. You know, if I have a message, I stick to it. I don't use PewDiePie if I want to get a message out there about cancer or bullying or such and such. I don't use Poods. The fuck's Poods got to do with it? You know? Like, just stick to your core messages.
What's coming up to you?
Really nice. I always try and be careful.
What all goes on. Because some people are completely clueless. That doesn't automatically make them a scumbag because they consume animal products because it's what they've been taught.
Thank you.
And it's like their society normal. Their society norm. And it's their society norm. Like, it's normal for them to do that. It feels normal. That's what everyone else is doing. So why is it bad? Like, how is it bad? Like, what? So if they don't know, it doesn't make them a scumbag. But if they fully know and they're okay with it and they continue to consume animal products, then yes, they are a scumbag. So
because I know that animals are killed for their meat and I continue to eat it, I am a scumbag, a psychopath. I'm actually a psychopath, okay? And I'm a scumbag. Like, this is not what veganism is about, okay? People like you that come up and scream in my face when I'm eating a chicken sandwich in the middle of the street, okay? Give vegans a bad name. I'm gonna stop the video here because I feel like it doesn't matter anymore. Like, we're not gonna see eye to eye, and I don't want to give vegans who just go about their day a bad name. It's not what I'm trying to do. If you do not want to take part in animal slaughter, that's fine. I don't really see it as slaughter. The animals are given a stun, usually by a rod or 2 rods to the side of the head, dung, and they're put to sleep. They're out. Like the tests they've done have proven that they don't really feel anything, and it just boom, it puts them to sleep, and then they usually have their throats cut, which bleeds them out, and they die in their sleep. They don't feel any of this. They don't know any of this is going on, and even though that is still not perfect, because let's face it, there's no perfect way of killing an animal and eating it. It's just part of life. In the video, you also mentioned that we are all animals. We are equal to them. You said the reason you called them non-human animals is that we are all the same. And the only reason that lions do that is because they need to do it to survive. We don't need to do it to survive because, you know, we don't need to live on meat. It's true. We can survive on not eating any meat at all and living on vegetables which don't have a central nervous system. But meat is not exactly that bad for you. I know they say that too much red meat can give you bowel cancer. Like, there's a lot of things that can give you cancer. Like I mentioned, smoking's one of them, and I don't understand why people do that. But it's up to them. It's their life. They're not scumbags. They're not assholes. They're not psychopaths. Because I believe something different from them. They're just people. And I believe in equality. Equality for all. And that equality includes freedom. You have freedom to make your channel and do whatever you want with it. I have freedom to do whatever I want with my channel and eat whatever I want to eat. Yeah, alright, a lot of your followers think that I'm fat. One of your followers said I was morbidly obese. I'm obese, and, like, I don't get why people think that's an insult, because it's just true. I'm fat. That's like looking up at the sky and going, "You're blue! You're blue!" It's fucking obvious. But if that's all you have on me, is that I'm fat and I eat meat, then I'm not that bad of a guy, because there's people out there right now, and they go around and they behead people. They're called ISIS, you know? They get babies, and they chop them up. Like, there are people, and a lot of people would say, "Oh, so you cry about a baby being killed by ISIS, but you don't cry about a cow being killed." I'm sorry. I don't see a problem with eating meat. I understand that there are ways that they are killed that are unacceptable, but I don't support that. I don't support that type of killing. I believe that they should feel no pain if we are going to eat them. I think, Sorsha, to top this video off, like, I never mean to offend anyone, but I really just think the fact that I eat meat offends you anyway. So it doesn't really matter what I say or do, unless I'm prepared to eat nothing but vegetables, you are never going to be happy with me. And that's fine. Like, I'm not here on Earth to please you, and nor is anyone else. What I suggest you do is with your channel is continue putting your message out there. Do what you believe is right. And notice that twats like me who have a WWE belt and they're 30, okay? I'm just joking. For the majority of the time, I'm trying to find humour in the world. I am a 30-year-old man, and I'm just making sense of it all. I'm making sense of this new generation. I'm watching these videos I've never seen before, and I love it, and it's interesting, and I love talking about different topics and finding new things out. And I never mean to offend anyone. I just want to make humour, and I just want to learn new things. But I'm still going to eat meat. I'm sorry. If you're a vegan, that's fine. You're not an idiot. You're not a bad person. There are just some vegans out there that give them a bad name. If Sorsha is one of them, I don't know. She's a little bit extreme sometimes. But I think she's a nice girl. I don't have a problem with her. And I don't think she really has a problem with me, other than that I eat meat. I hope that's the case anyway. But what can I do about it? Guys, like, love, crest my channel, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Stay dazzling.